Hey, what's up everybody? Well, today we're doing something a little bit different. What we're doing is we're replacing this engine coolant temperature sensor. And it's this thing right here. This sensor is what the computer uses to determine the coolant temperature. This is not the sensor that tells the gauge what the coolant temperature is. That's its own entity right there. I've got a bunch of stuff apart. I'm in the middle of a big cooling system, not overhaul, but a big cooling system repair job. I got a little clip right here that holds the connector on the sensor. I'm just going to take a little pick and kind of pull back on him. At the same time, rock this motherfucker and pop him off of there. One thing I like to do is I kind of like to try to remember where everything was oriented. If you can imagine that the little titty on top of the connector, so if it's facing basically 2 o'clock, I'll just kind of take a mental note of that. I've got a 19mm wrench. There wasn't really anything wrong with the sensor, but I had a lot of stuff apart. The truck's got 160,000 miles on it. It's 15 years old, so I figure why not just replace the sensor. This is our new one. Everything looks the same. This is the part number of the one that I'm using. Installation is pretty much the reverse of removal. I kind of tightened it as much as I could by hand. Once the thread locker started biting, it became a little bit harder to turn. So I went back with my wrench and just going to go one clamp at a time.
Why do you turn the wrench around?
Because I'm bottomed out right here. And if I go like this, I can't get another bite on it. So how do you like them fucking apples, bro? Now I'm noticing this thing is getting really hard to turn. And my little titty up here is facing the EGR valve almost at a 2 o'clock angle. There really wasn't any testing that we did to this. This was just because we're here, we've got a bunch of stuff apart, the truck's old, might as well go ahead and bang this thing in there, you know what I'm saying? We're just good old parts changing here. So anyway, thanks for watching. We still got a ton of more stuff to do, and I like cake.